Hello friends, let's talk about this awesome penny stock right now called Bombardier, and the ticker on that is going to be Bdrbf. Now, to give you some quick info, what this company is, what this stock is, this is a company that is famous for making planes, but since 2015 they have had some major issues with stock splits, going into massive debt, which they still have. But in the newest news with this company, they are striving to get back to the nuts and bolts of just making planes. This company is famous also for making trains, making cars. They have just made a lot of things in the past, and it's gotten them into a lot of trouble. So they're going back to their bread and butter roots of making just solid planes. So that is gathering a lot of investors' attention right now. In the last 3 months, we have had a solid run up with this company. And it's been a very slow growth, but man, let me tell you, I love when we see these long, steady walk-ups. They are so good. So really in November 2020, the stock just hit a bottom, hit around a 20-cent range. Then we have started to have a walk up from November too. And slowly this stock has just walked up. And going from a 50 cents to a 60 cents, now to a 70 cents being the new start. And Bombardier did hit 80 cents last week on April 1st. And that's not an April's Fool joke, they did. So about 3 weeks ago when this stock was at a 60-cent range, I made a video about this and I told people, hey, you should really watch this. You might want to take this serious. And if you did, congratulations. If you didn't, I still think there's some meat on the bones here. So you might want to watch this one. So let's go a little more in depth with what's going on here. So talking to all the penny stock lovers out there, I know there's a lot of people that they really just invest a lot of penny stocks because they see these walks up and they'll go in and they'll just put in large amounts of money because they see a healthy walk up. And most of these penny stocks, when you see this, they usually make it to $1, $1.20, and then they start plummeting back because that $1, $1.20, that's when things get really serious with people having a lot of money. And then anything over that, you'll probably hear the company start talking about stock offerings, something like that. I don't think we're in that situation with Bombardier here. I think this is more of investors in control right now, and they're going to keep pushing it up, and then they're going to pull all their money out. And this thing could slip back down, but it could keep going up too, and I'm going to explain why. So right now, there's a lot of people in this stock that are in it for the long run. As I'm reading comments, I see a lot of people saying they're going to be here for a long time because the company is trying to turn itself around. But if you're going to be here for the long run, you're going to have to be willing to watch your money really, sink, go up, maybe sink some more, and then go up a little bit. Because this company's in a little bit of financial trouble right now. And the pandemic really did not help the situation whatsoever. But the positive about this company too is that if you look up information about Bombardier, it's pretty easy to find information on there. They have put out a lot of public news on what is going on with their financial status, how much they're in debt, how much cash they have on hand, which I always look at that as positive because there's some companies that they just don't release things. It's hard to find things because there are companies that they just cover up their problems. But Bombardier has stuff out there, whether they like it or not. So recently, Bombardier has been liquidating other parts of its company off. After the C-Series debacle and a turnaround plan that failed to gain momentum because Bombardier faced difficulties in its rail division, the company started selling off parts of the business, including liabilities, allowing it to operate. The business jet training division was sold in 2018 for $645 million. The CRJ program was sold for $550 million, and assumption of liabilities in the amount of $20 million by Mitsubishi Heavy Industries. Bombardier sold its aerostructures business to Sprint Aero Systems, SPR, for $500 million and $700 million in liabilities, but driven by the pandemic, this was reduced to $275 million. Which this next part is really big right here for Bombardier. This was something that got them into a lot of trouble. Bombardier sold its rail division to $4.2 billion minus $4.5 billion, including $600 million in shares of Alstom. At the time of closing, this was reduced to $3.6 billion, including 550 million in shares likely driven by exchange rates. Bombardier started 2018 with 9.1 billion in debt and 3 billion in cash. In 2019 to 2020, the free cash flow were 182 million in 2018, minus 1.2 billion in 2019, and then minus 3.2 billion in 2020. So there was around 4.2 billion in cash burn and around 4.6 billion in proceeds from divesting. So guys, I can go on about what this company, the bad situations that it's been in, that it's kind of continuing to be in. It's literally starting from scratch right now, and that's what is attracting a lot of investors right here. They've been doing their research, and they know that the company is trying to start over now that they're just focusing on planes. So that has definitely been helping drive up the stock here lately. So right now, the bidding price on Bombardier is 78 cents. It opened today a little over 81 cents. With a market cap of 1.94 billion, an average volume of 4.57 million, which is pretty good on this because there's a lot of day traders and penny stock pinchers in this right now, which is totally fine because it is helping the stock. With shares outstanding 2.13 billion, quite a bit obviously, shares outstanding. But friends, this is Bombardier. This is a penny stock right now that could bring you a lot of gold, a lot of good things. But it is one to be very careful with because it is a penny stock. It is a company that has been in some trouble. It is a company that's not out of trouble yet. They're trying to get back up on 2 feet. But it is going to take some time. And if you're going to be here for a while, I'm really going to tell you this right now. Be prepared to watch your money burn. This could absolutely go back into a reverse stock split. There are no talks of that happening right now, but it could definitely happen again. But for anybody that did watch my video, or if you just got in on this early, congratulations. I am happy for you that you have got in this, made some money, and that you're probably in a pretty safe spot right now. I got into the stock at around 40 cents, and I'm looking for around $1, $1.20, and then I'll probably make a decision to cash out at that point. Or if some good news comes out at that point, who knows, I could stay in, but I'm looking for $1, $1.20 out of this stock right now as it being a penny stock. So friends, best of luck with this one. So remember, be positive, be you, take time to invest in you. And friends, we just broke 2,000 subscribers, and thank you so much. But friends, God bless you, and I will talk to you very soon. Bye guys.